Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Headlines and this is Shaayan bringing you South Asian stories of the year 2010. Human tales that I'm sure touches every chord across borders. Well, our next tale is from Afghanistan. Someone in the country said that children here are as safe as any other American or European cities. As Afghan children continue to bear the brunt of unending legacy of war, you cannot miss the acute irony of this statement. And for those with a penchant for stats, 1 in every 5 Afghan children die before reaching the age of 5.
In Afghanistan, 1 out of 5 children die before their 5th birthday. Childhood is not all games here. The number of children killed in IED or roadside bomb blast have gone up by at least 155% in the last year. Contrary to these statistics, NATO's top envoy insisted that children are safer on the streets of London or New York. Children's rights group vehemently contradicts this.
Afghanistan does remain one of the worst places in the world to be a child. It has the highest infant mortality rate in the world. In the first 6 months of this year, the rate of casualties has been increasing. The rate of casualties among children reported for the period January to June 2010 is 55% higher than for the same period in 2009.
850 children die in the war-torn country every day. The main culprits are diarrhea, pneumonia, physical and sexual abuse and kidnappings. Girl children could be killed even for attending schools. Often, the security forces are also blamed for their misconduct to kids. The definition of life for them is all about the war zone. New York or London are cities of dream for them.
The air blue plane crash in Islamabad might just be another fact in Wikipedia. But for some families, the lives have changed irreparably. The loss, the pain, the suffering they have experienced in their lives is hard to live with, especially when even after so many months of unbearable wait, the cause of the incident is yet uncertain. A whole family destroyed in minutes. The plan for the family of 4 was to visit a hill station in Islamabad.
He came to see me off before he was leaving, and I told him that the weather was quite bad. It has been raining and Murray's weather would be rather bad. He told me that he had to go because the children were insisting that the whole summer vacation had lapsed and that they had gone nowhere.
The whole family is still mourning after months of the plane crash. Unfortunately, they are not the only mourning home in Karachi.
She saw me off, and how would I know that was her last? How would we know she was gone forever and will not come back?
What they are still looking for is consolation and answers to what exactly happened to that fateful air blue flight. From a hunter to a conservationist, it's a piece of news that most have missed. It's an encouraging story from Bangladesh of one man's efforts to make a difference to wildlife protection practices. Also, it's perhaps a payback for one's haunting past.
Rambo and Jumbo were rescued from the jungles and from sheer death by Sitish Ranjan Deb. This might seem ironical since during his career as a hunter, Sitish lost one eye to a bear. In fact, that fateful day had changed his life forever.
Wild animals aren't dangerous. It's humans that are the real threat. They destroy the forest and our wildlife. Someone needs to put a stop to this.
Years of illegal logging has left little of the existing forest cover. Space is fast shrinking for the animals here.
We are finding more and more distressed wild animals. We usually let Sitish know before local villagers try to kill them.
Ritesh, hunter turned conservationist, has nurtured over 3,000 animals in the last 20 years. Perhaps it's an attempt for this hunter to make up for his past mistakes.
Now for these girls, music is freedom. In a country where pop music is prohibited and performing girls are looked down upon, these tiger girls of Myanmar are trying to carve a niche for themselves in the international market. It is perhaps their only way of showing that they do matter. This is on the outskirts of Yangon. New pop divas in making, influenced unmistakably by the Western music.
Missy, Electro, Tricky, Baby, Chili. We are Tiger!
They are the tiger girls in a country where freedom of expression is the domain of just a few. Myanmar does not have any television reality show, music companies or copyright acts. And evolving pop culture sits uncomfortably with the social milieu. Australian expatriate May is the manager and she is confident of their potential as international stars. However, situation at home is what worries her the most.
Whatever we want to do, we have to pass the censorship for every single thing we are going to do. And yeah, the costume, censorship, censorship, and the lyrics, you have to get approved from the censorship. That's, we have to do what we want to do in boundaries.
In their efforts, they're also encouraging a lot of young Myanmarese women to come out and express themselves openly. Their original lyrics speak about woman emancipation.
The tango, the cha-cha, the rumba, the samba, the tango, the cha-cha, the rumba, the samba, the tango, the cha-cha. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
The fact that we can do this right here, right now, suggests that the internet specifically is starting to open up the country. The world is slowly starting to come to Myanmar, and so Myanmar is being forced to come to the world.
Though slowly, change is inevitable to Myanmar. And the Tiger Girls are representation of this societal development.
Whatever we want to do it, we have enough energy and strength to get what we want to get. That's what Tiger Girls wanted to say to Myanmar girls.
With their first album to be launched soon, the girls are surely taking their first step in the international area, an unfulfilled dream for most here.
One day we hope we will reach that place, so my dreams will come true one day.
Strong optimism is surely what's driving these brave young souls in the journey ahead. It is important to read between lines and to go beyond stories that traditionally hog the limelight. Stories that are replete with human endeavour that portray a recognizable face of South Asia. We promise to bring you more such tales that you may miss in the deluge of breaking news that engulfs us each and every day. Till then, this is Shaayan bidding you adios, and you guys take good care not only of yourself but also of the society, the people and the environment around you.